my name? It doesn't matter. So, last time on Fantasy Maiden War, Mystic chapter ended. We're now going to the third chapter. The third chapter is Eternal. S-M-E-D. That's right. Fantasy Maiden Wars. SMED. That's the acronym for all the games together. Is SMED. Good, right? Here we are. Looks good to me, boys. Let's do it. So, right away, you'll see, we have people here, but our next chapter is locked in with these three. All the characters have received a boost to, all the characters have received a boost to their levels, and we got a bajillion points. So, I'm not going to worry about too much organization right now. We're just kind of going to roll with it. No, we're going to roll with it for now, and I'll do some prep work after. But first, I want to give you Don Maku brains. You have 204. I legitimately don't remember what I wanted for you, but I'm sure break power limit is probably the answer. You have MP save. I would like break power limit on you, of course. Marissa, I want break power limit and hit and run, but break power limit is, I think I want that more. And Reimu just got it, so she's fine. Alright. Alright, boys. Let's start. We're going to worry about menuing later. Right now, we're going to actually get into the next chapter. Gensokyo, a remote region of an eastern land that has existed since antiquity. It is a small, hidden realm where humans and yokai both live, their history passed down over time. The battles which began in the summer of year 118 have reached their conclusion for the time being. The scarlet mist that sought to block the sun's rays and enshroud the world in night. The winds of heaven, earth, and man that broke new ground and threatened the Hakude Shrine together with the yokai of the sacred mountain. The spring snow that kept the land locked in a deathly pallor to resurrect a girl resting beneath a cherry blossom tree. Reimu and Marissa led a mixed band of humans and supernatural beings who worked across species divides and ultimately brought these incidents to a decisive resolution. Gensokyo was at peace once. You mean once again? Whatever. Its people enjoying the belated spring. After aiding their companions in restoring a treasure ship sealed deep in the underworld, the group members went back to their daily lives. The seasons marched on. Late summer, year 119. A new incident is about to begin, courtesy of visitors from afar. Chills. Fantasy Maiden Wars Part 3. Eternity. Very relevant name for this one, given, you know. Ugh, there's grass everywhere we go. Well, it's so hot. If I was Amelia, I'd have evaporated by now. Were you expecting summer to be cold? Keep up the pace. I've got some more flowers I want to see, way over there. What do you care about more, us or the flowers? That's easy. Never mind, forget I asked. I see your group is as lively as ever. Oh, you have a whole new set of expressions when you're dealing with flowers. Why, Mima, how nice to see you. You always come and go so fast. Marissa was griping about it. Just when we met again, bam, she was gone. If anything is your true specialty, it's probably vanishing without a word. I just don't like staying in one place for very long. So is Reimu's group holding up okay? Yeah, the shrine's been bustling lately. Something about training to prepare for incidents. Wow, Reimu, actually training. You don't know the half of it. Word has it the yokai sage is overseeing her training personally. Does that make you more curious about Marissa? I'm not in any rush. I'll go see her skill in person when the time is right. There she goes, turning her nose up again. Well, you probably won't have to go too far out of your way to see everyone in their element. They always come out in full force when an incident comes up. Heh heh. I've got another form of entertainment in these incidents now. I'm betting that one will lend a hand to the humans again. Come on, that one? I told you before that I found someone interesting. Maybe this time I'll step in and make them sweat a bit. Whoa, you mean... Ellie, Kurumi, get me my parasol. I can't wait to see how the girl's next rampage goes. The bigger the incident, the more spectacular the flowers that will bloom from it. Uh-oh. I'm getting pretty tired of this. Here, take this. You thought that would defeat me? That's called acting rashly. You didn't follow through. You've improved a bit, but I do wish you'd try a little harder. If you get tired of fighting Yukari, I'm always game. I don't appreciate you all barging in and mouthing off. Rainbow, you're like 10,000 years behind on your training. You should thank her. And you can't hurt to perform for a crowd. And it can't hurt to perform for a crowd, just to add some pressure. Whatever, I bet you're both just here because you're bored. Besides, I'm strong enough that I don't even need more training. Is that right? There's no telling what future incidents lie in store. If you can't rise to the occasion, you'll set a bad example for all your lovely followers, who ask for your opinion. Hello, Reimu, are you here? Oh, speak of that, oh hey, speak of the somebody or other. Hello to you too. What are you all up to? Reimu is hard at work training with me and Suika. Reimu is not something you see every day, right? Want to join the audience? Actually, I came here with something in mind. And actually, having you and Alice here works out perfectly. What do you need us for? The repairs on Murasa's ship are finally finished. Oh, the boat. The boat. Palanquin ship hangar. I fucking love the boat! Final checks, all green. Miss Kawashio, all preparations are complete. Great, all that's left is to wait for the flight test. How's the Buddhist reactor holding up, Patchouli? It's running stably. We should be able to activate it at any time. It should have enough output to maintain floating indefinitely. Nice work, everyone. Guess we're all set then. Oh, Sho and Nazarene, I was just about to go and find you. Check it out. She makes for such an awesome sight, doesn't she? Wow. Nicely done. You really fixed it up. I'd take my hat off to you if I had one. The impact when we ascended to the surface was pretty bad. The ship was roughed up inside and out. When it made that emergency landing on Yokai Mountain, I was afraid it might never fly again. We didn't throw every kappa we had at the ship for months on end for nothing, you know. The drive was an especially nasty challenge, but luckily Patchouli chipped in with that. It was worth it, just for the opportunity to see a ship that runs on Buddhism. I don't know how I could even begin to repay you all. Don't worry about us. Anything that gets Lady Patchouli out of the house for an extended period of time is its own reward. Yeah, I should be thanking you. I got to tinker with a flying ship. Yeah, we got to go nuts with... Oopsie, don't mind me. Wait a minute, what did you do? Sorry, Mousy, I can't tell outside. Is that NDA? Pretty sure I'm the literal opposite of an outside. Easy there. You'll get to see it for yourself at the ceremony when the Palanquin ship flies. All the people and gods of the mountain are going to gather together for the big takeoff ceremony. Sanai should be bringing Rainbow's group anytime now. It's been a while since we celebrated anything. You must be looking forward to this one, Master. I'm betting nobody's gonna want to miss this. Huh? Was that something wrong, Nazarene? Nah, nothing. Shouldn't you be out talking to the visitors? That's a good idea, but I think I'll stay here a little longer to take it all in. After all, today's a major step forward for us. The ship! Moria Shrine. And the yokai of the mountains whose effort allowed this ship to once more wind its way through the air. And in turn, I too bestowed divine virtue upon it. Know that it was Kanako Yasuka who made this possible. There she goes, taking credit for everything again. I wouldn't worry too much about fact-checking. And at least she's making the ceremony feel more ceremonious. I never would have imagined a year ago that you'd be hosting visitors on these grounds. No kidding. It means I have to do more work guiding people here now. Watch it, or Kanako will yell at you. How dare you speak ill of a divine decree? I could see it. Tengu will always be low on the totem pole. Thank you for your wonderful speech, Lady Yasuka. And now let's hear a word from the captain of the ship. Hello. I've worked with many of you, but I'll introduce myself again here. I'm Minamitsu Murasa, captain of the Palanquin ship. So, as a ship captain yourself, how do you explain the time you sank a Kappa ship? Well, as a ship phantom, how about we just call it my way of saying hello? Even up on stage, she's acting like this. I think it's fine for the situation. She's very lively and cheerful. It's perking me right up just listening to her. I was expecting something much more gloomy from a ship phantom. Now that I've seen her up close, she seems like she'd be easy to get along with. Eek! That's also thanks to Hijidi's teachings, he says. Sorry, Unzan's size must have startled you there. He's massive. It's alright. He just showed up so silently that it was kind of startling. Aren't you going to go up on stage and introduce yourself to Ichiden? Not my style, really. I leave that to the chief. The chief? Are you referring to Byakuren Hijidi, the sealed monk? Yes, that's what I call her. I understand that the Palanquin ship's crew all originally gathered together to follow her. Yes, a very long time ago, Sho and the chief led an effort to build a temple. But after we got sealed away, it fell into an awful state of disrepair. And that's all the more reason you're banding together to save her, right? What's this, Ichiri? Are we talking Hijiri with them? I am. Now please don't talk to us from up on stage. No, I will. This is a good opportunity to bring it up. So Hijiri and I go back, gosh, over 1,000 years now. I see. I think I've heard this story before. Oh, Reimu and Marissa. My apologies for not staying in touch. If it isn't Akyu, must have been quite a challenge getting all the way up on the mountain. Actually, I asked Kane to bring me. Somehow we ended up getting here before everyone else. So Kozuzu isn't with you today, huh? Yes, she couldn't leave the shop unattended. That's fine by me. Kozuzu's been getting a little too buddy-buddy with yokai lately for my tastes. Aw, you're worrying about her. Look, you and Marissa aside, humans shouldn't be getting mixed up with yokai. Speaking of people showing up, I never would have expected Suika to pay a visit. I was at the shrine anyway, so I got an invite. The ship flying through the air? I wouldn't want to miss party for that. Yes, of course. Still, I wish Yukari could have joined us. Yukari? Was the yokai sage with you too? Yeah, she skipped out though. Something about mountain climbing being too tiring. I'm sure she's around here somewhere eavesdropping. So when do we get to see the Maiden flight? Now that I look, we're running late for that already. MC, could you wrap things up soon? Sure thing. Okay, let's all give Marasa a big round of applause for this great story. Wait a minute, I'm not done yet. The ship's ready to go. Should the captain really be dragging her feet? Good point. The Palanquin ship is the real star of the show today. Let's get going right away. The best seats will be right in front of the hall. I'm starting to get excited about this. Step it up, everyone. Dibs on the front row seat. Take flight. Chapter 35. Surfacing. It took 35 chapters, chat. But we got our boat. And what a nice boat it is. Merlin, Lyrica. Humans and yokai gathered here at the shrine. The time is nigh. The time for a ship which was sealed away within the depths of the earth to once again rise into the skies. Ooh, they're making a real big production out of this. Yes, they brought in the Phantom Ensemble and everything. They're pulling out all the stops. I guess Miss Yasuka believes in going big or going home. Kwakama, how's the Buddhist reactor's output? Steadily increasing. It just passed 50%. 60%. Output is 80% and climbing, releasing the safeties. Nothing more relaxing for me than being aboard a ship. From under the earth to above it and soon into the sky, we've come far. 6 months ago, I never would have dreamed I'd get to see this. Let us be grateful for the twists of fate that brought us here. Today, we set out upon the next step of our journey aboard the Palanquin ship. Buddhist reactor output to holding at maximum. We're ready. All right, Marasa, you do the honors. Time to fly. Rise, Palanquin ship. Fly! Well, don't go above the clouds. Nobody can see it. It's flying! It's really flying! Bravo! Our experiment was a success. We did it, Patchouli. Our research won the day. If it was going to fly without a hitch, we should have gotten to be on board. Oh, Lady Patchouli, you don't need to pretend you aren't happy it worked. So, Marasa, how's it feel to fly? The control authority is passable. She's flying pretty well. This is but the first step on our quest to save Hijiri. Our battle is now officially began. Let's go. Go where exactly? Well, I take it that was a spur-of-the-moment shout. Well, let's start with a test run. Perhaps a lap around the area. Good call, it sure beats sitting around. If they're gonna throw a ceremony this big, you need some excitement along the way. Say no more, I've got you covered. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you little shit. You need somebody to help test your ship against, right? I'm your girl. That's not what we meant by a trial run. Please don't go wrecking Yokai Mountain. There's no way I'm gonna turn down the chance to liven up a party. Suika knows the score. This will be a great side event to add to the day. Hey, all of you watching on the sidelines, join in. Wait, you mean us? You're already this close. Fly alongside the ship and you'll see it even closer. Fine, we'll play along. Huh, Marissa, you haven't got your Hakuro for once. Yeah, I left it with Colden for some maintenance. He said he'd be done with it by tomorrow night, so I might stop by later today to pick it up. Make sure to back off if it gets too hard for you without it. I see you'll be sending this one out, Kane. Yes, I'd rather be here in case I need to protect Aki from stray bullets. Do we have rivals? They're raising their own racket up there. In that case, we just have to make sure our music keeps the hype train going. Oh dear. This is going to turn into a brawl, isn't it? The ship isn't exactly meant for combat. Heh heh heh. Or is it? Okay, let's do this. Here's our kinda welcome bash. A Danmaku battle. Other units can dock with the Palanquin ship by moving into its space. While docked, the unit restores some HP, MP, and ammo each turn. Docked units can then redeploy from the Palanquin ship at any time. In addition, the Palanquin ship can choose to retrieve adjacent allies, which will load them onto the ship even if they're already used their action. This can be used in a pinch to save an ally. Reduce Suika below 20% HP, any ally defeated. Nope, bonus condition listed. So, as he said, Marissa doesn't have her Hakudo, so she doesn't have access to Master Spark or Stardust. Rainbow's fine, though. But this is fine. So here's the boat. Here's the boat, battleship. So, Marassa's got Buddhist. It's got Prevail and Instinct. So this is the, she's, so Marassa and each unit are both on the ship, but I believe that the ship's skills either take from both of them or take from one of them. Either way, they both have Prevail and Buddhist level 3. She's got Instinct. She has Venus on board. So when piloting the ship, doubles HP and MP recovery for docked units, and each unit doesn't have anything equipped yet. We have machine guns, hyper spirit cannons, auxiliary spirit cannons, and main spirit cannon. So the boat can fire its big-ass laser. But before that, I must go get my fish. I'll be right back. And then we fire the cannon, because I don't want to miss this shit. I'll be right back. I will return shortly. Do you think the ship will be able to kill this fairy? Do you think it'll be able to kill this fairy? Maybe we soften it up first, and then we kill it. Let's do that first. Let's do that first. Alice will soften it up. Okay, now I just feel silly for launching the main spirit cannon at this fairy. I hate fighting fairies because they say things like, "you big meanie," and I feel really fucking bad about hitting them. Alright. What do you got for spirits? You got Fury, Bullseye, Yell, and Persist, and you got Gain, Bullseye, Focus. Yeah, why not? 95%. Never thought we'd end up using the Chief's boat in a fight. Well, I really don't want to put the ship to get wrecked again, so we better push our way through. Wait, what? I don't remember seeing this button before. She's got pretty sharp eyes finding that so quickly. The latest and greatest weapon we Kappa installed. Wait, don't go pressing buttons we don't. Wow, this thing is so cool. Okay, let's give it a test right away. Palanquin ship, prepare to fire. Give me a break. I'll show you the power of the Palanquin ship. Main battery, prepare to fire! We have a good line of fire. Fire! That can't miss. There's no way that can miss. Yeah, I wasn't gonna kill without Alice. Do they both? Yeah, they both get PP and EXP. Okay. Alright, so our units are pretty much good, but this is mostly about PP than EXP. But these three got plenty of experience from the last game. Really, I'd like to giving Marissa a little bit more PP might be more important, just so I can get her break power limit earlier. Okay. If I can just get Marissa to 200, like I don't try to min-max PP. I mainly focus on EXP and levels, but knowing how close she is to break power limit, it's 228. Might as well, right? The only reason you need to stay in a line here at the ship. I need to let my fish cool down. It's so hot. Ow! Okay. We're attacking a massive boat. Confirming whether we actually took damage. They don't know when to quit. Here's our chance. If we spread our fire, some of them are bound to hit. There's only 2 people on board. Fairies don't die, they respawn. That's the shit they put on gamer shirts. Don't you know that? The Emma board has unique dialogue? Oh. Okay. Well, the bonus condition hasn't appeared yet. Where's the Emma board? Is that the area down there? The Emma racks down there? The one where that fairy just came from? I'll find it. Ow. The ship's already airborne. I blame Komachi for dragging her feet. Normally these things read speeches that take all day. I figured we could afford to be late. Lady Patchouli, others in the mansion have come. Though you're a little late. Oh, I see you brought Chirno and Diose with you. Yes, we ran into them en route, and they asked to join us. And then need Chirno, the ship's really flying. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You came at the perfect time. Would you mind joining us? Let me guess. Not very hard to. A Danmaku battle, right? She said how there are more people joining him. Then we should get in on this too. Wait, why am I being... Try to live a little, Hina. It's more fun than joining and watch from the sidelines. I'm not so sure about us doing this on the spur of the moment. Hey, the party's getting bigger. How about we try something neat? Raymond, Marissa, why don't you try pairing up? What? What, you want us to take some couple shots with the ship in the background or something? Nah, I meant you should put your Danmaku together and take a couple of shots at people. I'm more of a lone wolf type, though. Come on, stop whining and try it. Okay, then. Hey, why are you out front, Raymond? Because it's harder for me to do anything if I'm flying behind someone. Just try not to crash into me, okay? Guess this is just how it is now. There, now you're divided into a front unit and a back unit. Could we get more teams in here while we're at it? What do you say, Sakuya? I suppose we must. Just take care not to slow me down. Want to go for it, Dai? We could try that trick we practiced together. Sure, I'd love to join you. Okay, we're teamed up. What now? Oops, didn't think that far ahead. Seriously? Won't two-person teams just be, you know, funner? You girls can figure out how to use it in battle on your own. In that case, we just decide who's in front and do the rest the same as always. Whether I'm vanguard or rear guard, I want to support you however I can. A trial run, is it? And there's nothing for it but to give it a try. Good news! You can now form paired units with 2 people in them. Paired units will be marked with their own icon on the map, and you can switch between units by hovering over them with the cursor and pressing Y. You'll be able to use both units as the situation calls for it. Battles are carried out by the lead unit, but the rear unit can perform assist attacks during attacks and counterattacks. The weapons you use as an assist attack are limited, but you can use them regardless of range. In addition, if the lead unit is hit, the rear unit can cover them if they learn support defense. In essence, putting units in pairs strengthens both their offensive and defensive capabilities. Furthermore, certain spirit commands and skills affect both units in a pair, so you can choose rear units simply based on what spirits they can cast on their super strong lead unit. All sorts of combinations are possible. Have Reimu, Sakuri, and Cherno fight as leads one time, and the condition's been updated to just that. Okay. Do you guys have enough power to do your cool move? Cherno has Valor now. So Cherno and Dai are up to level 30. Cherno gained Valor. Komachi's also up. She has Guard. She has got Attune, which she already had. You don't have anything new. And you have Assail. Grants all non-map weapons the ability to use post-movement. Yeah. Alright. So we have Twin Fairy Strike, but it requires power. And she has Great Crusher, which is a single move. But we need power for that. Let's see. Isubimu. I bet we can do a combined attack together too. Oh, like Reimu and Marissa are the Aki sisters. When you teamed up and used this stuff without worrying about positioning and stuff. Power and MP are still just as important as always, so you gotta keep an eye on those. So I can stay closer to Cherno like this? Well, duh, you and I are always gonna be together. We've been practicing this combination attack a whole bunch. Let's try it out. Sure, let's give it our best, Cherno. W, you'd be crying so hard. Good luck, Cherno. Well, Dai killed them. Cherno didn't need to attack because Dai killed. Juicy. Okay. Now that we're teamed up, you can still use support defend. Yep, as long as the back unit has the skill, then they can cover the front unit. Until now, I've had to be careful about where I'm standing, but in a team, it's easy. Look, I can watch Sakuya's back just like that. It's quite alright, I'll just defeat them with a counterattack first. Aw, rely on me a little, please. I'll cut open a path. If I attack here, Sakuya should be able to join up with me. They got dialogue, chat. Having a Danmaku battle in public like this reminded me of running a show. Perhaps I should let these little ones out as well. My, you have quite a few more dolls than before. I have a lot more magical power to spare than I used to. Now I can call out a doll whenever I want. Wow. Alice is like a sniper. Enormous crit. It's not like she's bad without that crit, though. She's definitely not bad without that crit. Retrieve? No, don't pick her up. Rainbow Marissa need to be in a fight. We're moving to the Emma racks, which are down here. Yeah, the Emma racks have dialogue, so. Okay. Okay, let's do this. We'll show them the power of the harvest. Autumn is getting closer, so their sisters are getting remarkably hyped up. They were such an awful sight back during the winter. Though, to be honest, they get on my nerves a bit either way. Don't say that. Just gotta watch their movements closely. Oh. You're facing a god, so maybe you're holding back. He just got exiled doll now. First I ended up fighting, and now I ended up teaming up with someone. I suppose whatever I end up with will be quite unfortunate. They'll be fine. Ever since that last incident, you've been worrying too much. Yeah, I think this is your chance to get more friendly with everyone. Everyone here is always looking on the bright side, aren't they? If you insist, then I suppose I'll take you up on that offer. So, we got Hina in the last game, and in my original playthrough, I didn't use Hina in Mystic. I didn't have room. And in this game, when she showed up here, I looked at her and I was like, wow, she's got funny skills, and then she became a main staple on the team. 92, huh? Do. Taste of Death has more accuracy, so 97. But to fight this rowdy, do we even need the Phantom Ensemble? We can do more than just put on concerts by ourselves. It's been a while since we had a sponsor this big, so it wasn't just my music that was melancholic. Our wallets were too. You girls are our backup, so you all better get pumped up too. Let's have the time of your life. Bye. Pretty cool ability she can only do twice. That's it. You want to fight the boat? Go ahead. How dare you scratch my Palanquin ship because of boring. Settle down, settle down. Do unto others what they did to you. That's the sailor's way. Give them both barrels. Cancel that. Give them all the barrels. Well, see you next episode. You want to fight? They even had me right where they wanted me. Alright. That move makes no fucking sense. That's right. It's alright, Minorigo can scream and fully heal. So she'll just keep crushing them with potatoes. Don't mind me. I'm eating my fish. critical. Falling blast. I'm getting sucked into Danmaku battles more and more, it seems. I'm starting to think they're not all that bad. Oh, you were thinking about that too? No matter how it might happen, interacting with humans always keeps things fresh. Makes me kind of want to run away. You're fine. You're okay. I would never allow you to die. I would never allow you to die. Alright. Well. Let's get over there and help, I guess. They're probably fine. We're gonna let them clean out here. I don't have enough power to make pain flow. I do have enough to kick. Problem is, Shizuha doesn't. She has rouse. The problem is, he still doesn't have enough power from that to kick. Well, let's just kill these guys. We'll start regrouping a bit in the middle there in a bit. Sweet potato rum. I'm eating fast before it gets cold. Alright. Alright, time to beat up some fairies before Reimu gets to. Something wrong. It's fine. My go-ahead is just giving me a bad feeling for some reason. Is that so? I can't see anything different about it. No way, is she nervous? It's not like her. You can all tell you've got something to say. Out with it. Nah, it's nothing. Let's just keep things nice and easy this time. So if you could ever beat me... Good thing your sense is so sharp, because I'm about to make a mess. You're in my way. Damn. That little bastard lived. Okay, my turn now. Bonus condition fulfilled. Alright. Guy can fireball. Guy, are you scared? Should I take your place and fight for you? No, I'm fine. I've been practicing Danmaku too. Look, these are my special fire bullets. Dai, I'm hot! I'm melting! She learned how to cast fireball. Careful, Dai, you hear me? Yeah. I knew it. Alright, time to write my own wish. Please may Lady Remilia and Lady Flan get along better. Also, I'd like a raise. Like, a lot more money. Oh, if it's possible, I'd like my nap time too. Mei-Ling, did you forget that I'm right behind you? So you are. What's wrong with dreaming, huh? What's wrong with dreaming? I dream a dream a dream. Retrieve? Nah, no retrieval necessary. Okay. I don't want Sakura to follow up. How do I turn that off? There we go. Because I needed a dialogue with Marissa. Lady Patchley, you've done an amazing job. You've been out of the mansion so much lately that the mistress is getting worried. This is a special case. I'll be withdrawing to the library afterwards. Oh, that's too bad. I thought I would finally get more chances to go out. But what if we brought some books into the ship instead? That could work. There are already bookshelves there. Who dumb now, huh? That can be withstood. Ow! Alright. You wanna get crushed? Isn't it cool how there's a move where you can just scream and recover? I can't run away, I can't fall back. Scream! Alright. Sheesh, figures, without the mini Hakuto, my magic's just not the same. But I gotta be patient while it's getting tuned up. Marissa, keep your eyes on the battle, please. Oh, right, first thing first, this Danmaku battle. I'll lead them right to you. Emma tablets, huh? Everyone's just writing all their desires all over them. Why not make a wish yourself? You seem like you'd like this sort of thing. Sure, I like this kind of stuff, but between this and working on my magic, every time, no hesitation. Proving your magic is more something you can do on your own back home, you know? You find the weirdest things to quibble about. Emma tablets, well, since we're here, let's make our own wishes. Let's see. Did you write something? Wait, you drew a picture? On an Emma tablet, it's fine to draw your wish in picture form. Ah, makes sense. You're pretty good at drawing. What a cute raccoon. That's the mistress. Even though this is our own shrine, I've always hung up Emma tablets here since I was a kid. My wish was already granted though, so it should be okay. Tanai, what's wrong? Did you find an Emma tablet with a questionable wish we need to take down? Oh no, it's nothing. Just thinking about how far we've come. Alright. We're gonna get that going, but we also need to get through these guys. Falling leaves of madness. Bang. Thought you had support attack. I guess you don't have anything that can actually hit that range. Yeah. Double Aki Buster. Oh, I didn't realize you guys had a new move there. Okay. Well, let's see it with that Kadama. The puppet floats away. Woo! Woo! dizzy. Alright. You better leave Minariko alone, but... we have a couple team-up moves here. Oh! Okay. Well, this is a bit of a problem. Come on, please come out and help me out here. I have the power for it, but now I don't have the... we don't have the range to pull it off. Damn. Not without a sail. Or... not a sail. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, we have enough power for it, but we need to be further away. But now, we have a new issue. Creature. Oh boy. People are buying Emma tablets to hang up, huh? You're doing pretty brisk business here. Very grateful for how often people from the mountain come by. Since you're here, why not write a wish on your own, Reimu? Make more people come to my shrine. There we go. I'm not sure what to think about asking another shrine for that. Alright. What? The boat? There are quite a few Emma tablets hung here. The shrine must be doing well. Yes, would you like to make a wish yourself, Alice? Something like, I want a doll from the outside world work. I see. A doll from outside world would be quite valuable here, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind lending you one sometime, though. Why, thank you. Wait, are you granting the wishes directly now? Heal the boat. Maybe I should try writing an Emma tablet, too. Cherno wouldn't ever say this herself, so... what'd you wish for, Dai? Not telling, it's a secret. May Cherno and Letty meet up again next winter. Alright. Hina's getting the kill because Hina's the one that matters. Hina's the one who will probably make it past this, but I do want to use the Aki sister move, so I just want to move closer. I'm gonna have to move Suika away, and like, we're gonna have to navigate around this shit. The lose condition is just the boat. Pain flowed. Goodbye. She got triumph from that. Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of good. It's guaranteed crit. Ichinen, can I borrow some HP? Thanks. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we want to move Suika away. And then we're gonna get these guys in there. Like, I just don't want to be, I don't want to be a part of this. Bring it on. Only die when they get lonely. Go be alone. I can't help but feel you're holding back. The boat didn't write an Emma. It's fucked up. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna lead him away. Oh, they have Emma tablets in a place like this. How about we write a wish or two for ourselves? As gods, should we really be doing this? Oh, come on, it can't hurt. Doesn't cost us anything to ask him, does it? As a god, should you really be saying that? Alright, flee. Oh, they're hanging Emma tablets. Emma tablets? What are those? Some kind of food? They're not food. You write down your wishes on this piece of wood and ask the gods to grant them. Why don't we do it too then? I'm Chirmo, the strongest fairy. Done. Chirno, you spelled your name wrong. That wasn't a wish. She didn't make a wish. Chirmo. Alright. I need to move around Suika. I need her to get the fuck out of the way. You can do it, and I can also do this with it. Honestly, Komachi, I can't believe you pulled that off. Alright. I'm just pulling everybody back so I can get the Aki sisters on the Emma with Hina. Alright, getting Komachi away, and this is kind of a stupid way to do this, I know, but it's fine. She's gonna keep blocking it. Okay. Don't approach us, please. We're just quietly making our way over here. Yeah, keep hitting Komachi. Guard was broken. She's on the ground, so her in the forest is annoying. Need to move her into... I need to move her more over here. She'll keep chasing. But Komachi can dock. And the boat can flee. The only thing that's scary is I don't know which way she's gonna go. Okay. Alright, we're good. Oh hey, they have Emma tablets here. Maybe we should write a wish on one. Well there, she's a god asking for something from other gods. Shush you, I'm not gonna show you mine. May autumn come sooner. Look, Shiza, they're hanging up Emma tablets. Since we're here, why don't we make a wish on them too? Okay, but no peeking at mine. Haha, you're such a child, Minariko. May autumn come sooner. Single brain cell organism. That was close. My misfortune almost got onto the Emma tablets. What would happen if it did? I'm not sure, but it might grant the reverse of the wish. Oh, hey, why don't we write down the opposite wish? Giving me more work to do. Make my pictures come out bad. You get the drift. Aya, you're trying to game this too much. What if it's just granted normally? Darn, I guess that could happen. Alright. Alright, I just want Suika out of the forest. Okay, good. She's gonna punch Daiose. Do it. Holy shit. Ow. Okay, alright. Give me a second, chat. I'm just gonna put my dish away. I'll be right back. Clean my plate. Alright. Let's do this. Don't let her in the trees. Range of 4 to 6. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so we can get her locked in there. Hold on. Rouse. Alright. Now we're gonna... We can do the Twin Fairy Strike, is what I'd say if we could use the Twin Fairy Strike. But we need to move out of the way. So let's move out of the way, and let's box her in. Alright. We're just gonna prevent you from moving, because you're pissing me off. Okay. Now sit the fuck still. Alright. You wanna fight? Let's fight. Mamo and Marissa make quite the combination. Wonder if Lady Kaneko and Lady Suiko would like that if they teamed up to fight. It's something to miss, Sanai. You seem distracted. You've got a lot of yokai watching, but try not to let it make you self-conscious. Yes, of course. I can't let myself feel jealous. I need to get a hold of myself. Let's have some fun! Wait, wrong animal. Yeah, you're thinking of rabbits. It's expected. Suiko's incredibly strong. That hurt. Just sitting back, tipping to you while we duel our Danmaku. You got guts, if nothing else. I'm gonna slap you around. Twin Fairy Strike. Valor. Bullseye. Persist. I'm ready. Hiranoni? Well, I'm always it when we play tag. Good luck, Cherno. Die, let's do our thing. Ready when you are. We practice this a lot. Chill out. Burn out. Oh, all this movement's got my eyes rolling. My turn. If you're not careful, here's what you get. Neener, neener. She still has a Great Crusher as well. It's a P move. Sanai's fine, but I would like to use the double Aki Buster if possible. Yeah. 72 to 88, huh? Okay. I'll give you a sneak peek into the flavors of autumn. The power of autumn will overcome with these beautiful red leaves, these delicious sweet potatoes. Isn't it nice they gave a bunch of characters team-up attacks? Autumn Buster! I ain't drunk, you're drunk. Nice, just like I thought it'd go. I'm gonna kill her with the ship, but I do want to hit a couple more moves. I want to hit a couple more moves, because there's a good chance you won't be seeing Cherno ever again. So I gotta make sure to use all of her moves. This is how you celebrate. That move does a lot of fucking damage. But let the testing and training of Rainbow and the others. Bonk. Whoops, I dumb went and got hit. Alright. You can attack, right? Yeah, you can attack. Some commands cannot be used on the same turn. Yeah, if I deploy Komachi. can move her out of the way. But, like, she doesn't need to do anything. Nobody else has anything new, I don't think, so I just let me just move it in Great Crusher. Okay. 20% of her HP is 3,600. Greato Crusher! Pretty cool name, huh? Ah. Any lesson? It'd be boring. I can definitely... I probably should just give it to Sanai, since Sanai can cast Miracle, and she'll have Valor active. My ice is unbreakable. I think in this situation, yeah, Sanai is the one who gets the kill, because she just casts Miracle and beats the shit out of her. So the ship can probably attack here. What? Eek, what was that light? Was that the Palanquin ship's main cannon? I was surprised too. It got way more firepower than I figured it'd have. The main cannon's linked directly to the heart of the Buddhist reactor. With every hot beat, energy just gushes out. I have no idea what that means, but there's no doubt that thing packs a punch. Thanks, we'll get a lot of use out of it. Doesn't seem to know friend from foe though, so our allies will have to be careful from where they stand. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so this needs to do... So 3,600 is the range. Which means this needs to do less than 2,000, which means I should probably use the miniguns. Use the ship map attack. Oh, can I do that? Target is ahead, fire! Sorry, I'm taking the rest of the day off. Well, I'm gonna go home and drink some tea. Gwa! Whoa, Marissa! Hey, watch where you're shooting that! Sorry, things a bit stronger than I figured it'd be. The more oomph you got, the more careful you gotta be when you're aiming it. But hey, that was a great action shot. I totally caught it on camera. Wanna take another shot at someone? This is so cool. This is so cool. Good grief, if people are watching us who really can't afford to mess up. Marasa, take care of your aim, your next shot better. You got it, let's do this. That actually fucking killed Reimu in one hit. That actually fucking killed her. I'm not gonna lose to even an Oni, well, it'll be cool either way. Auxiliary speeder cannons, make all guns ready. Okay, that did nothing. So main spirit cannon will be fine. She's got... I noticed her abilities make her take less. It'd be cool if we won anyway. I'm gonna kill her with Sanai, because Sanai is pretty much the only unit I have who can kill her. Maybe Reimu, but Sanai has Valor built into Miracle, so it's just better to use her. Okay, I think she can do 4K. Does Miracle cast Fury? Whole ship's listing, that's Oni strength for you. If I had cast Fury of Marasa, I would have broke the threshold. It does not cast Fury. Alright. Oh, I love how it just casts everything, though. Drink your tea. Delicious. Alright, time to slap the shit out of you. The secret technique melds the physical and the divine. I shall walk the path of Yasuka, ruling over all. With the wind at my back, I'll smite the enemies of Moria. Ha! This is our secret right. Summon Taki Minakata. Haha, that was fun. Whew, that was a nice workout. Let's chat more at the banquet. Even with the gain. Well, she got Sparring Maiden level 5, which is great. Yeah, not too shabby. We got in the hang of flying this. I'd say that's a good stopping point. We gotta use great weapons there. That was a good shakedown cruise. How was it, girls? That was your first battle in pairs, right? It feels a little crowded, but I guess there's something you can get used to. We can think of some other possible teams when we have a break later. The sun's starting to set, so how about we move on to the next event? The next event? Let me guess. We'll be opening some bottles, of course. It's in celebration of the Palanquin ship's flight. Sweet, let's hold it into the ship's banquet hall. No, I'd rather the ship return to where it took off from. Yeah, we'll need to inspect its parts after that big battle it just had. Sorry, Skipper, maybe next time. It's not over until we're moored. Let's make sure we land this safely. Okay, well, how about we head back and drain a few glasses together? So that's the flying ship everyone's been talking about. It feels 100% different seeing it in person versus through a picture. They were talking about a party. I wonder if I and Momiji are on board. I wish I could join them, but I barely know any of those yokai. No, I can't lose my nerve. If I pass this up, I'll never get another shot. Harvest skill has produced a cucumber! Okay. Phew, nothing beats having a sake on a mountaintop. The party had such a good mood that I ended up stuffing myself. If you're all just lying around, would you mind gathering some dishes? Everyone here eats and drinks so much, and yet the autumn gods are such hard workers. Unlike the Moria gods, who are just hard drinkers. Keep it down, they hired us for this gig. I noticed you didn't drink a drop of sake, sis. I'm a bit of a lightweight. Hello, Reimu, I brought you some tea. Thanks, Akyu, you can leave it there. Something wrong? You look down. Nah, not really. I'm just feeling a bit worn out. Well, I feel like you did just as good as you always do, Reimu. Really, because I felt like I just didn't have it at all. It's because your power is rising faster than your equipment can keep up with, Reimu. Hey, Yukari, glad you could make it all the way up the mountain. Yukari Yakumo, you were watching the Danmaku battle, weren't you? Of course, I was rather curious to see how that ship would move. They did quite a bit of repair work on that buried antique. Do you disapprove of Marasa and her crew coming to the surface? Hardly. I have nothing against the girls themselves, and I see no reason to raise objections to a fait accompli. But as far as people who cross the Underworld's border without permission go, skip the lectures. You already talked the ears off the group that went there last time. Now, what was it that you were saying about my equipment? Oh yes, they look heavily used indeed. You'll never demonstrate your full power using those things. Now that you mention it, your Gohei does give off kind of a weak vibe. Just like the Hakude Shrine's tea. Don't complain when you're mooching off of me. At any rate, I'm just glad that we caught this now, instead of in the middle of an incident. I could pick out some other things for you if you ask me extra nicely. Sure, but there better not be any strings attached. Reimu's gotten herself cornered by Yukari again. It's an interesting scene, seeing such a great yokai and a shrine maiden sitting together. Weren't you helping to serve the banquet, Sakuya? It's calmed down enough that I left the matter to the others. Are you jealous that Reimu's the only one getting new equipment, Marissa? Hehe. Well, I was gonna save the bragging for later, but what the hey? Truth is, I'm actually getting caught into power at my Hakudo. You are. Been using it a bunch and my power's been on the rise too. So I'm putting it in for some maintenance so I can be ready for the battles to come. I see. I have been noticing some rust on it lately. Perhaps this will help you show off for that teacher you keep mentioning. Speaking of Mima, we saw her during the winter incident, but yeah, she's been missing ever since. But there's no way she'd let some underworlders beat her. I'm sure she's still watching me from somewhere, even now. Phew! We're finally done with all the checks. Now we can join the festivities. Or not. Seems like everything's died down. Did no one here have enough manners to wait for the guests of honor? Whoops, sorry. We only meant to have one little drink, but you know how it goes. So how was your first voyage in a millennium? In a word, incredible. I can't believe I got to see the Palanquin ship soar again. If it makes you that happy, then all our hard work was worth it. It would have been nice if you'd asked our permission before installing dangerous weaponry, though. Oh, that wasn't me. That was the other Kappa. It's okay, if we get in any more Danmaku battles, it'll be handy to have around. We'll be able to blow any pest bothering Hijiri right out of the water. But unfortunately, the ship still isn't what she used to be. We're not getting the reactor outputs I'd prefer, and there's no autopilot system. Autopilot? It's something that lets a ship move without anyone at the helm. If we had that, Muraso and I would be able to act independently of the ship. It's probably because the old flying granary isn't complete. We lost some chunks of it here and there when we went fleeing the other world. Oh yeah, I remember bits flying off everywhere when you hit the rock walls. Couldn't you track those pieces down with your specialty in dowsing, Nazarin? If only. I've tried, but so far no dice. Flying granary moved around a lot. Who knows where that pieces might have flown off to. But Hijiri deserves better from us. We must do something to find them. Oh yes, I remember you mentioning the flying granary was a key to bringing her back. Yes, now all we need to track down is the jeweled pagoda, the other Buddhist implement. We must find it, even if it means traveling across all of Gensokyo. Relax, don't be in such a hurry. It's a small world here in Gensokyo. It'll turn up eventually. Then why don't we take a flight around Gensokyo for a change of pace? I haven't flown enough yet, and I'm sure the Kappa would love more data. I second that motion. Since we're out of food anyway, let's hop to it. Might as well give a ride to anyone who wants one too. Not a bad idea. I do want to see it flying up close. Are you sure, Lady Patchouli, you haven't eaten yet? Sakuya can pack a lunchbox for me out of the leftovers. I prefer to take my time with meals anyway. Always so demanding to the staff. Ooh, taking a stroll around the sky. How can I say no to that? I would like to join you if that's not a problem. I'm in, of course. I want to write some about the interior. Is everyone getting ready to leave so soon? Or are you having an after party behind our backs? We won't let you have one without us. If I'd known this would have happened, I would have invited Rumi and the others. Yeah, we didn't get to play together today. Well, don't mind us, Sanai. Go on now. Lady Kaneko, you two won't be coming? We do kind of have to mind the house. You go have some fun with Reimu and the girls. I figured you'd be out on the prowl, posing dramatically. Even gods must know some discretion. I trusted you joining her as well, Aya and Momiji. That was the plan. It wouldn't be safe to leave her to travel alone at night, and I don't want to miss my chance to write about the interior. Okay then, everybody get ready to... Wait a minute! May I join you? Who are you? You're some Crotengu, of course, but I've never met you. Oh, it's Hatate! Fancy meeting you here! Hatate. This is Hatate Hime Kaido, a Crotengu and a friend of Aya's. We met after the spring incident. Nice to see you, Sanai. You too, Aya, Momiji. Did you come to the takeoff ceremony? I didn't see you there. Were you hiding or something? Sort of. It's not exactly easy to just dive into these kinds of things head first. You're free to tag along if you want. You're a reporter like Aya. We don't work the same beats, but we're both reporters, sure. It's not every day I see you outside getting a story, Hatate. You did chide me about that before. I figured I'd try to make an effort. Perhaps you could continue this conversation below deck. The others are already preparing to depart. Hey, get a move on before you get left behind. Looks like the captain's eager to set out. No kidding, everyone's so impatient. Well, come home before it gets too late. You know how Kaneko worries. Don't worry, I will. Meanwhile, shall we share some drinks with our guests? The opportunities are so few and far between. This is your first time joining us, isn't it, Yukari? Yes, I would be glad to further our friendship. Soon, Reimu and her group will depart with the flying ship. I look forward to seeing what awaits them on their new journey. Formation pairs. You can now form combinations of units on the formation screen. In addition to selecting who gets deployed like before, you can now choose your own pairs to deploy. You can't modify pairs during battle, so make sure you're happy with your squad during intermission. Alright. Everybody's here. Mobile Library, Lake Fairies, Scarlet Servants, Aki Sisters, Visitors Center, Team Kane plus Komachi, Mountain Tengu, Abandoned Temple Light, Alice, Sanai. Okay. The ship has a cost of 0, because that shit has to be going. MP up the armor, up the ammo. There we go. Alright, we got some lads, boys. We got some lads. HP, mobility, weapon, HP, armor, weapon, Hina's gonna be coming along shortly, actually. Hina will be coming along. Gonna get her ready. Gonna up Kane. We'll up Momiji. Gonna up Sho. Nazarin kind of doing a lot of work, but she doesn't need a lot now because she's gonna be a backpack more than anything. There we go. Sanai up. Marissa up. Reimu up. Okay. That's more or less... Well, actually, Patchy too. There, I burned a lot of points for that, but it's fine. Those are the units that are part of this main roster right now that I plan on having along for the ride. For most of it, if possible. So what do you got? You got Naval Tactics, grant range plus 20. Sinking Anchor, 150 attack, 1 range, 3 ammo, and Venus of the Bilge. Units deal 30% damage against... unit deals 30% more damage against the underwater unit enemies. Additionally, when the unit is in water terrain, gain... Damn, okay. Well... You can make the laser stronger for now. So this is Murasa's skill set. But she's currently in the boat. She's currently in the boat, so I'm not really sure what to give her at the moment. So I guess I'll just leave her alone for now. Patchies, can't do anything. Cherno, doesn't matter. Sakuya, I'm saving for diligence. She's almost there. Hina. So Hina's got a lot of PP. She's got unfocused movement already. Honestly, I'm not sure what I want to give her. Okay. I guess support defense isn't a bad investment, considering how I plan to use her as a mobile. It would be nice to give her some defensive capabilities. So support defense is actually pretty good. Hina doesn't have anything that would make diligence work. Extend doesn't matter. Nor distance doesn't matter. SP up. SP up isn't bad. I don't know if it was necessary. Well, P defeat is good. We'll give P defeat, and I'm gonna give her support defend because the way I plan to use her, I think that support defense will actually be very handy. Okay, Kane's fine. She's just meddler right now, but right now meddler doesn't do anything because Moko's not here. Komachi, don't care. I don't care. Advancing guard. Yeah, so she's good. I don't know what I really want for her, but she's okay. Sho, however, has 193. Would be good for Sho. Guard is not a bad idea. I don't think guard is ever a bad idea for support defenders. I think it's always the right call, just because, well, it makes you take less damage. It's pretty good. Nazarin's fine. Alice, I do want break power limit on her eventually. Sanai, I would like break power limit on her eventually. Marissa is 4 short from break power limit, and Reimu's fine. I could just give break power limit to you now, since I plan on that being helpful. So I'll give that to you now, and I can worry about what I want to do later. Break power limit's great. Makes everybody stronger. More necessary for attackers than anything, but, you know. The ship can hold 1 item. The ship has an F on the ground. Okay. Have a cucumber. SP costs spirits minus 20. Distortion barrier. Increase PP. So I should definitely apply that. It would be good. Mobility doesn't matter on this thing. Distortion barrier? I guess distortion barrier on this thing would help its survivability if I plan to keep it in places. Is there anybody I really want PP for specifically right now? No. Let me see. Don't know what I want to give Mei Ling or Hina. Sho will probably want something more. They're kind of good. I can give it to Sho or Mei Ling just because they have like no PP right now. I can start building some more. I think I'll give it to Sho, so Sho can build some more MP. And I don't really need the sake, so she can hold on to this for now. And Hina! Hina. You are taking things from others. Moving +1. Mobility up. I'll get more of these. I like these characters having their mobility up. Yomo's not here, so you can borrow her shoes. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good to me. Now that I think about it, I should probably actually put people in here. Lotus Butterfly. Sometimes they have different names depending on the order that they're in. I think there's actually a button for that. Change pair name. Yeah. Ice Fairy Ship. I'll take care of you. Okay. Hero and Balancer. Okay. Fist and Knife. Okay. Divine Vicissitudes. Oops. Adrift with a Kappa. They need to actually have a name. Flying Yamabushi. Abandoned Temple Light. Bishamon's Servant. Alright. There's a lot of names. Okay. Team Alice and Sanai. Forbidden Magic. This is Forbidden Magic. Shrine Maidens. Field and Mountain. Alright. Eternal Mega Blizzard. Damn. Nameless Soldiers, Angel and Devil. That's good. Metal Fatigue. Guard Aegis. Okay. This is fun. Peaceful Scarlet. It's nice. Nothing there. Veggie Shooter. Explosive Veggies. Nothing there. Nothing there. Fairy Spin. Okay. Sacrificial Blessing. There's quite a lot of these, huh? Mansion Tea Time. Oh my. Elemental Harvester. Like the Currents. Surprising. No, really? Nothing? Wow, Kane doesn't have a lot here, does she? No? Steel Beowulf. Okay. Winds of Death. Oh. Tiger and Wolf. Aggressive Beast. Tumbling Sweet Potato. Fall Leaf Blower. Ah. Wow. Fairy spin. Blizzard. Oops. Giant killing. Oi, oi, oi. Team Kuwakuma. No, 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 no. Ah. Ah. Golden Fall. Interesting. This reminds me of Mario Party, where they had stuff like this. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's actually put the units that I want to use. So... they don't have to be pairs, but I do need to see... I need to see who I can get away with bringing right now. $7.5. Okay. I have 5.5 left. Now I have 4, so I can bring 2 more 2 units. So I can bring Minariko and Shizuha. And I can have Harvest. Okay, alright. Green. Green, green, green. Let me see. So we need to pair this up in an appropriate way. Then again, I don't have to pair up. I can have characters be separate. But now that you got the pair up ability, why wouldn't you pair up? Daiose needs protection. Hina can fling Kane around with her 9 movement. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah. And Hina can defend her, too. But that's, I got like 2 support defenders here. That's fine. These 2 together work well together, and these 2 together work well together as well. These 2 work well together. Honestly, yeah, this seems fine. This might be the only oddball, but Daiose is important, because I don't have Lily. Alright. Oh, you're missing your, What the fuck did you have before? Spirits cost 20% less. You know what? I'm giving you that because now I can cast Valor more than once. Now Valor costs, like 35. Great. It helps, I think. You should give her the Daiose so she can use more cheer. Yeah. Oh, hold on. We're gonna give you the tickets specifically because you enable Patchy to use Silent Celine. We're gonna give you the beer, and we're gonna give you a cucumber. So you are fucking equipped. Holy shit, you are equipped. Who did I take that off of? I took that off of Nazarene, right? Let's give it a frog. Yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Maybe I just give you another potato. Here, take one of Nitori's potato. Alright, looks good to me, boys. I don't have anything on Shizuha. Maybe I should change that. Here's a heal. Here's an easy shooter. Here's a potato. Okay, there you go. Alright, boys. Eternity Arc. Surfacing. Let's surface. One more map. Okay. Not a cloud in the sky. The moon's so bright and clear. On a night like this, I should be able to check in on the moon. If I match the wavelengths, I can hear something. Rabbit fleeing. Is escape requesting. Static is terrible. What are they talking about? Did something just fall over there? I'm curious about that light now. I'll go take a look just in case it's something. Here come that bunny. Here come that bunny. Welcome to the Palanquin ship. Whoa, nice view. What a weird feeling. My feet are touching the ground, yet I'm floating through the sky. Well, you normally fly under your own power. For someone like me who's never been this high up before, it's breathtaking. It's no different for us flyers. Getting to look down at the sea of clouds is just amazing. It's almost like we're swimming through the night sky. Sorry about this. Everyone's just treating it like a field trip and running around looking at whatever they like. We don't mind. Sho and Nazrin are part of your group now too. From the outside it looked like some old ship, but the inside is pretty modern. You got all the screens and consoles, just like what I've seen on TV. Oh, the Kappa did that. They said that something about imitating things from the outside world. The ship's steering and all its systems are controlled from here. Well, that's pretty impressive. They actually got Nitori and Patchy to help out, I mean. Personally, I feel like it needs more color, though. How about I come over sometime to help spruce the place up, make it cuter? Maybe? I'd like to keep it mostly Japanese style. Speaking of Japanese style, you got a pretty nice seating cushion over there, behind the steering wheel. You can't sit there, that's Hijidi's seat. Byakuren has a seat here. Someday, we'll rescue her and have her take her rightful place again. You could say the Palanquin ship exists just to carry her. You're pretty fired up about this. Anyway, we're gonna wander around the ship. Nitori and a bunch for the Kappa were involved. I bet there's some neat stuff all over the place. There's probably a blow-up button. I definitely want to see the hangars. Hey, you two, you aren't children anymore. Don't get up to any mischief. I already said this, but we don't mind letting you take a look around. We can't leave the bridge, so if you have any questions, you can ask Sho or Nazrin. Roger that. Come on, Alice. Reimu, let's go, let's go. You're oddly excited about this. Can I stay here and ask a few more questions? I'm quite interested in the ship. Sure, why not? Want to touch the controls? Yes, please. It's like a kid in a candy store. Look at this. This place is so nice looking. They got a little dining area over there. They got the hall. Wow, it's so spacious in here. So they have a room like this right below the bridge. This is supposed to be the hall of a temple, so normally you'd be listening to sermons or doing memorials here. But we're not using the ship as a temple right now, so it's just a free room for whatever we need. It looks spacious enough to move around in freely. I can even do some exercise in here. That interior lounge, though, it seems to have different design from the rest of the ship. That's the only place we changed the style of. We turned it into a Western-style room. Remy and I aren't exactly fond of sitting on the floor, after all. Armchairs in a Buddhist temple? Isn't that kind of a mismatch? We owe a lot to Patchy and the others, so we didn't mind sacrificing one room to her. All this antique furniture was carried here from the Scarlet Devil Mansion. They made their own little corner of home over there. That's why it looks like that. At any rate, it's a pretty bold design to build a Buddhist temple on top of a boat at all. I could swear it was more of a regular boat when it made that emergency landing on Yokai Mountain. Don't worry, you remember right. Sho insisted we do that as part of the reconstruction. Apparently, ever since becoming a Buddhist, she can't relax outside of temple's walls. Well, before all this repair work, both the Palanquin ship and the temple we were staying at were total wrecks. So we made sure it was fit for habitation after the refit. You even have a cypress wood bathtub on the floor below us. This place is wonderful! I see. The more I hear, the more I think I can get an article out of this. If I could just get an interview with a few more details about what it's like living here. Oh good, that one turned out well. Huh? What was that sound just now? Did it come from that little box you got there? It's a cell phone camera. The pictures I'm taking with this are going into my article. I don't believe we've met. I've heard you're a newspaper reporter like Aya. Did you really sneak into the ship for a surprise interview? I wouldn't put it like that. We have to be on the scene to take pictures the moment a Danmaku battle breaks out. Film the pandemonium and swoop right in after an on-the-scene interview. It makes reporting seem so much more real after all, but it does sound like an awful lot of work. No, that's not how I do it at all. I'm a thoughtography journalist. What's thoughtography? Okay, so who doesn't have that face at this point? Ellie's got a face like that, Chirno's got a face like that, Momiji's got a face like that, Rumia's got a face like that. It's like 5 of them. It means I can take the on-the-scene pictures without actually being there. While you're out here fighting, I can use thoughtography to watch you from the comfort of my room. So basically, you're a shut-in. I suppose there's no wonder that we've never seen you before. You know it's bad when Patchy's the one saying it. But since you've come all this way, wouldn't it be a waste not to get closer to the subject of your photos? Plus, it's not like you can write an article with just pictures. I know that. I'm just trying to get used to that part of the job. This is honestly the part I like the most about this game, is that there are characters here like Patchy and Momiji who have no reason to ever interact and will never actually legitimately interact. But in this game, in this moment, in this situation, here they are in the same room, And actually, like, the way they're talking, they're not talking to each other, but the way the conversation's going is that they're both included in it, and they're like, they're understanding of each other. More so Momiji understanding of Patchouli, which is really cool. You get character interactions like that, where characters who otherwise would never ever interact, just based on where they are and who they are. There's just no chance for them to interact meaningfully. But this game allows, it just bridges so many character gaps, and it feels like it doesn't feel forced. That's the good part. Plus, that's rich to hear from somebody whose articles have great shots attached to the most overdone pros you could imagine. Oh really? If you're that confident, why wouldn't you let me review some of your own work? I get the feeling that those two have some sort of burning rivalry. Looks like we won't be getting a moment's peace aboard this ship. Palanquin ship dining room. I like the dining room too. And we're here. This is the dining hall. I feel at home already. I love the ambiance. It's so relaxing. It's like the perfect place to slack off. This room feels more appropriate for a restaurant than a temple. While I didn't have high expectations, the kitchen facilities seem to be acceptable. It's not all electric, but it should have the necessities. Just looking at this makes me hungry. Make something, Sakuya. Didn't we just have a banquet? Regardless, we shouldn't go rummaging through other people's refrigerators. You mean you're not gonna do other people's housework? Just what kind of a maid are you? Oh, so that's where you girls got off to. Yo! Hey Marissa, we're all taking a tour of the ship. We heard a commotion in here, so we decided to take a peek. What a nice dining hall. Maybe you can make us some snacks. So many mannerless brutes, one after another. Oh no, feel free to make use of the kitchen as much as you please. If you can't fill everyone's stomachs, you don't have much of a prosperous temple after all. Are you sure it isn't just because you're hungry too, Sho? Maybe a bit. As soon as I realized the ship was flying, all the tension just left my body and my appetite came back. After hearing all that, aren't you the one in the wrong here, selfishly letting your skills go to waste? Good grief. As always, the only thing you're good at is running your mouth. Depending on what you have, I might be able to make something too. Oh, you have a lot more seasonings than I expected. Marasa asked for all those. She said you can't get a decent meal in the underworld, so this must be her overcompensating. And it looks like you have utensils for both Eastern and Western cooking. Time to show us your skills, Sakuya. Remember, Chinese cuisine is all about firepower. Please don't make anything too heavy. Just a light snack or something would be great. Then we're on the bridge. So you search for enemies on this screen, and you can check the status of the ship over there. That button sounds the alarm, and this switches controls the internal broadcasting system. Amazing, you really can remember anything in one go. It's one thing I'm really good at. Please continue the explanation. Marasa, are we still on course? Yes, we'll soon be exiting the forest, then we'll bear towards the human village. You can see the bamboo thicket on our right at 4 o'clock. Maybe. That's what's written in the Tengu map data anyway. Remember to keep clear of the forest miasma. It looks like Yokai Mountain's been helping you out quite a bit. You've been under their wing for a while now, so they're not too hard to get along with. A while back, they did some maintenance on the Palanquin ship to fix up my anchor. So you have more usable weapons now. Please let me have a look at sometime later. Hey, we're back. We only went around the ship once, but I'm exhausted. Welcome back. Where's everyone else? They wanted to keep looking around. Some people stopped for a late night snack, too. I'm sure they'll be back in a bit. Oh, Aku, you're in the operator's seat. Yes, they were just teaching me how to work this. Well, it's more like I just mentioned everything once. You pick up things way too fast. Next thing you know, I'll be out of the job. This was meant to be a field trip, but I guess it became career day for some of us. So where are we heading anyway? The human village. It's already late, so we should finish this cruise up soon. Thanks for taking us home, and sorry for the trouble. I wanna go home. It's so dark now. The moon's so big and pretty tonight. Maybe that's why we were a bit wilder than usual. Yawn. Come on, Chen, you're a yokai, but you're already sleepy. But this is my usual bedtime. My cat minions must be waiting for me too. Have we ever actually seen these cat minions of yours? Remember when we went to Mayohiga the other day? There were more cats than we knew what to do with. I don't see anything suspicious. I'm sure the light fell in this direction, though. Who's that? I've never seen that yokai before. She's a yokai rabbit, I guess, but I've never seen one like that before. Well, you know what to do. We should use our powers and play a prank on her. What were your powers again? You have a bad memory, huh? I make us invisible, and Luna gets rid of the sound. Pretty convenient when we want to catch a rabbit. Who's there? No way, she noticed us? Isn't this how it always goes for us? Chapter 36, Fugitive. Once again, Rumia is the enemy. Why does this keep happening? Familiar map though, isn't it? I was careless. Was I too focused on the sky? She's sticking right on us. Sonny, why'd you drop your power? Huh? I never stopped. Who are you people? What are you doing here? What do you mean? We're just, out for a stroll. True, you certainly don't seem smart enough to have a real goal in mind. Anyway, would you happen to have seen anything unusual around here? Just as an example, something falling from the sky. From the sky? Did we see something like that? Nuh-uh, not really. I see. Then I've no more business with. Oh shit! The boat! Alright. Everybody's paired up. There's like 5 enemies here. Well, you're front of the party, but that's okay. Alright. Oh shit. Save game. Alright, ready? Phew, we've done nothing but eat all day, huh? I'm hoping the night breeze will help settle my stomach. What's that? I haven't seen a boat for a long time. Also, probably my first time seeing a flying one. Look over there. Is that Rumia and the prankster fairies? And Chen from Yukari's house is there too. That yokai rabbit is the only new face among them. Excuse me, you over there. Who are you? A ship? Doesn't look particularly space-worthy, though. Hey! Hey! Can you not hear us from over there, even with those giant ears of yours? What, are you were talking to me? Duh, we've never seen you before. You know these fairies? My goal here was to just figure out what that light was. I have no reason to get involved with a strange group of people. Wait, so you can hear us or not? She vanished. Our senses were thrown out of order there for just a second. Is that some kind of spell? Anyone who suddenly runs away like that scores full marks on my suspicion test. Do you girls know anything about that rabbit? You, some giant boat that can speak with human voices? Aren't you way more suspicious than her? There's no use in trying to explain all this to a bunch of fairies. Hey, wasn't that Aku's voice now? She's pretty famous among fairies for being a great target for pranks. I doubt we'll get a proper explanation out of these girls, so let's just leave them alone and... No, we have to grill them first. We'll use our entire force and exterminate them. We have to take this chance to settle my grudge against them. Well, I guess? Maybe? So did they play another prank on you recently? I've heard the rumors that you're strict with fairies. I guess they're true. Sure, challenge accepted. Well, so we're gonna fight with some fairies. Plot twists like this happen every day. This is the real thrill of being on the scene. Each and all help out on the bridge. Okay. I'm sure you can do it, Aku. Alright, today we're gonna show off our Fairy Yokai Beast Alliance. We'll turn the tables on Aku and her boat. Alright, defeat Sunny, Luna, Star, Ruby, and Chen. Ship defeated. Defeat Sunny, Luna, and Star on the same turn. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's... Wait, who has a bomb? Chen has the bomb! You get one try at that, huh? That's annoying. Oh, she doesn't have her special moves. Rumia can bite though. Rumia can bite. At least she's not fucking jacked up. That's the one saving grace here, is she's in fact not jacked up. Alright. Let's move, flag twirlers. Come on, let's move. I want to see those flags twirl! I got the fucking lineup here. Look at this. Alright. I got the lineup, boys. The lineup. Oh. Alright. Fight me. I'm doing pretty good today. I feel like I can show them the true power of a moon fairy, too. Rumi and Luna are both at their best because it's nighttime. It's been a while since we last fought a night battle, huh? Shall we review the effects of night, then? As night is the peak time for yokai, there are some yokai whose stats go up at night. People who have an S in night will have all their other terrain affinities increased by 1. It will be clear when it's a night stage because there will be a moon icon shining on your map menu. You can also check it ahead of time for the formation screen during the intermission. We need to keep an eye on both the terrain and the time of day so we don't end up with the rug pulled out from under our feet. Okay. Hi. There's a lot of things on my screen right now. Book. There's a lot of things on my screen right now. Kwakama, I need your help. You help me, not mailing. I have to support Lady Patchouli. Here goes nothing. Good grief, you're all tense again. Just do what comes naturally, but also don't slack off on supplying mana. Of course, Lady Patchouli. You smell like bucks. Lady Patchouli, head for the safe zone. Okay, so the pair-ups in this chapter have dialogue. I guess they only have dialogue if they're, the corner is the part that hurts. Over there, Lady Patchouli. It's fine, this one already has a stain. The pairing has to have a name on it, I assume. Okay. Minariko Aki and Shizuha Aki. Together we are Aki squared. Come on, let's go, Shizuha. Use as many kicks as you want. I'm ready for it. Yeah, so I guess if the team has a name, they have dialogue. So I think the only one that I don't have a team name for is Momiji and Dayose. That's a lot of dialogue. My autumn leaves are prettier though. Well, that's cool. Kind of random, but that's cool. Well, we'll be getting the most common ones, most likely. They're alive. I'd love to see them, but I don't wanna. That would take a lot of time. Show or protect nothing. I'm kind of excited to be paired off with you, Reimu. Huh? It's just another Danmaku battle, same as always. That may be true, but this is the first time I've flown like this. Not to mention we're both Shrine Maidens, so you can't say we won't make a good pair. You know, the more bashful you get about this, the more awkward it's gonna be. I'm gonna do it like I always do, so just follow me, Sanai. Okay. Stand up straight. Don't you dare get in my way. I'll try to match Reimu's moves. You're in my way. That fairy didn't stand a fucking chance. Alright, well, we don't need that again. Alright. We're not gonna let anybody die on them. No dodging these. Reimu's actually dodging. It's a fucking miracle. I've never seen this behavior before. She hasn't even achieved her power-up yet. You visited the ship launching ceremony along with Yukari the other day. You're on Shiki, right? Ah, you're the Shrine Maiden who didn't serve me any tea! Ever since we met her in spring, Chen's been coming over and playing with us a bunch. We already got me and Dai and Rumia and Sunny and the rest, so basically she's the newbie. I'm sure your guardian would be shocked to hear you're playing with strange fairies and yokai late at night. Hey, we're not strange! Have you contacted her yet? It's gotten pretty late. I'm sure Ron is worried about you. Ugh, but Miss Ron hardly ever visits Mayohika. Nonetheless, staying out late is the first sign of delinquency. Aw, I'm so sorry, Miss Ron. We can't lose to the Silver Tongues. If words won't work, we'll fight back with force. Alright, well, we can finish this one off with Sho. Look at all the gang. You know, Nazarene, it's all thanks to you that I can fight with the Palanquin ship on my back like this. What do you mean? I could swear I left all the hard repair work to others. Aren't you the one who took me outside on that snowy day? If it weren't for you, I would have never have found what was truly important to me. Nah, all I did was drag you outside. You're the one who did the finding. My job's just to be there to help out. For what I believe in, Master can handle this. Did that pendulum really not kill that fairy, or did it miss? I can't believe that didn't kill. Okay. Time for a break. Alright, Rumia is like right here in my face. 50%. You're annoying to hit because of the situation we're in. Alright. Let's get her. So in the end, I'm teamed up with you again. Haha, well, if you don't mind, Sakura, I'm perfectly okay with. I'm sorry, but I never look back. Got it. Please keep looking ahead, Sakura. Even in sparring, I don't pull my punches. I'll be leaving the rest to you. Hiya! You smell like pork buns. You think this will hurt me? That kind of hurt, actually. Training with you girls every now and then is fun. Looks like we're getting some results, too. As if I'd let this chance get away. Never did get this whole dodging thing. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. $60, $60, $84. It's actually so painful how hard it is to hit you. You don't have enough to headbutt. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Non-directional laser. You don't have enough power to do anything. You fucking suck. Goodness. Alright. Whereas so fighting as a team isn't the same as how we normally do things. You need to pay attention to your partner's stamina and Danmaku affinities while... Got it, anyway, I'll think about it after we charge in. Was she even listening? Alright, children, run along home now. If you're busy doing math puzzles, I'll steal the prize. Ursa, you might miss. Oh, you hit! Oof, I'm kinda lightheaded now. You smell like needles and thread. This would be the only time you get Rumia's dialogue with main characters, huh? Ow! That was okay. That's one prank too far. She bit me. Do you have enough for a fucking... Oh, you have Tengu Corpse Assault now. I don't have enough power for that. She's got Shade, doesn't she? Yeah. Laser attacks won't really do much. Aku is on there. Anchor takes too much power, and that's all lasers, baby. I wish we could nail her. Yeah, it's 48%. She's gonna bite me. She's gonna fucking bite me. 46, 43. She's not gonna do damage. Why are you like an indestructible wall? That doesn't do 2,000. That doesn't do 2,000. Yeah, but the Iose can't hit. Huh. I mean, she can if I do this. Alright, Miji. Just fucking slash her, I guess. Can't stop thinking about that Yokai Rabbit's technique. I'll do my best to help. Oh, please. Momiji. No more ouchies, please! You smell like dog fur. Locked. Dangerous to dismiss you all as insignificant among yokai. Her special move is eating people. Crazy, isn't it? You have Prevail. Yeah, you do. You do have Prevail. $86 to $78. Alright. This is so stupid. Book does literally 0 damage. Book does 0 damage. Quackama needs to hit a 78 for this to matter at all. Exercising right after a meal won't just be bad for my digestion. Don't be like that, Lady Patchouli. Please help us out. So you just had a meal? I did. I missed the big feast, though. You just won't let that go, Patchouli. Well, I guess there is dialogue with her. The corner is the part that hurts. She got her. They got me! I'm not the same roomie at night. Grr, we almost had them. Looks like Sunny's power's working too. Our powers combined are the best dealing with the night. If we stand united, at least one of us will make it out. Wait, what's gonna happen to the other two? But they're right there, getting ambushed by those three is a pain. Just catching them all in a wide range attack our only choice. So being on the scene for a Danmaku battle is more than just exchanging shots, huh? They're like chatting, combining your abilities. And even the opponents come in all kinds. Hatate. Open the hatch, Akio. I want to try heading out. But you'll be alright. They may be fairies, but you can't underestimate them. Hey, I'm a Crotango-T, you know. They won't run me that easily. Besides, seems they were right about me not really understanding from a distance. Whenever you're ready, Hatate. Okay, here goes nothing. What the? You came out to gather material too, Hatate. I came all this way, so I might as well, right? It'd be like a waste not to. Besides, getting up close to the subject should increase the quality of my thoughtography. So you're not letting go of that then. That's my... No. The Kakashi spirit knew his way. Think and snap, I'll do it my way, just you watch. Excellent. She got Fury. It's pretty good. However, and this is a big however, Rumiya decided that, she decided for round 2. She decided round 2. And now she also has Bullseye. Uh-oh. It's alright. Huh. Why do you smell different from last time? I'm a harvest god, and what's being harvested depends on the season. Suppose it's cucumbers and eggplants in season right now. Not sweet potatoes? That's too bad. Rowdy Horseplay does seem kind of odd to me. I just killed Rumiya, and she was like, nope. And now she's back to full HP. Crush. Crush. Smell like half-baked potatoes. What does Rainbow and Marissa smell like? Marissa probably smells like mushrooms. Ow. This is beneath the dignity of a god. So what do you do, champ? You got Hermit Purple. Used to give target damage, enemy damage taken plus 10% one turn. Usable 2 times. Instinct, predict, move. Hermit Purple. Psychography, rapid shot, and reverse thoughtography reporting. You have scan, assail, alert, snipe, and focus. $65. Tate, I hate to say it, but that's kind of a fucking pathetic situation we're in right now, where you're hitting this guy. 95-32. Alright. Let the interview begin. This is my special trick shot. Telescopic thoughtography. Ding! What? That cost me 40 MP. Hey, this camera's real delicate, you know. She got hit. She got hit. Her first battle. I really don't want you to hit me. You won't kill me. You won't kill me, but you do annoy me. No words? Alright everyone, pack up your things and head home. Should have sent streamer. It's okay, Rumia can try and bite me, but it won't matter. Can't go out like this. You smell like tea leaves. Ow! We're about to find out why you shouldn't have done that. That hurt. That fucking hurt. I'm in pain. 131. Rumia aside, it's past bedtime for the rest of you. Prepare yourself. That's fine. A hard little bastard to hit. Ouch. Jeez, one little prank and you get so angry. Probably shouldn't be fucking around with her when she's got bullseye active. Especially when she's biting me. You act too naughty, I'll get mad. And the ship can't hurt her because the ship is laser-based damage on like everything. Literally everything. Anyone have snipe on board? No. Aku's here with stuff, but... like, it literally does 0 damage. Well, I mean, it won't do 0 damage, but it might as well do 0 damage. Whenever you go out support defense, right? No! I am picking Rainbow up so Rainbow doesn't die. Okay, so you're dead. You're already focused, but Kane will protect. I can dig this. Smell like needles and thread. Boom! Isn't she great? Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Do you know who that rabbit was? Marissa's probably gonna miss. Alright. I'm gonna do the Midna to her, I think. I'm I'm just gonna hold her up directly into the sun so she can't recover again. It's not over yet. Everything's ready for you, Minariko. A little bit of sub damage. Beautiful, isn't it? The gang's all here to fight a battle. Fuck it, let's fight this battle. I like how many people are on my screen. Kadama, Mailing, Sakuya, and Kane are all here. We need 3 people for this encounter. Our fight isn't over yet. Mailing, I'll take the first shot. Oh yeah. He's done for. Watch out. Hyper no slash kunai bullets. All kinds of shit's flinging my way. I got Tengu Patrol Corps. You can't fool me. There's no time to lose. Never give up. This technique will finish this. He's still alive. You failed. Sure, do it again. I wanna call the goon squad on him, but I need 2 more power before I can do that. Your endgame is weak. I hope that builds 1 extra power. I spotted a great chance right now. Never give up! It won't kill. Calls that her ultimate technique, but she's got 2 moves stronger than it, so I think she's full of shit. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Fire your 35% chance to hit me. You're wasting your time. I'm gonna make you go fucking boom with my mind now. This will be front page of Kakashi Spirit News. This is gonna be front page. I used my ESP to explode a fairy. Gotcha. Haha, that ought to be a good pick. Alright. I don't want any other boss to approach. The main thing right now I need to do... You're at 150 power? Holy shit! Why the fuck are you so powerful? Nobody's that powerful yet. What's causing that? Easy going. You got morale and P damage. Every time I hit you... Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, Tengu Assault Corpse. That shit is not gonna hit. Bro, what is this? Get that guy done. Get him out of my fucking way. Go for it, Minariko. That means that I either missed or that didn't kill. Oh my. Oh my. Go. My special attack is a potato. Alright. No, no, no. Tengu Corpse is 83% chance to hit. I'm gonna get you this time, Rumia. I can't. I can Agni Shrine her. Will that kill her? Nobody fucking knows what it will do at all. You're gonna get eaten and die. Okay. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I can't win Chimer. Can I world her? No, I can't. Oh, wait, I can. Alright. Alright, Rumia. I'm going to put you down now. Let's test your might. Can you withstand this blow? This might be overkill. I killed you once. They got me. Rare footage of Rumia actually dying. I'm so hungry, I feel faint. I'm gonna head back first for a snack. Alright, she's done. She's out. Tengu Assault Corpse. There, now the Danmaku field's gone. Summon the Goon Squad. Time for a coordinated attack. You know the formation we'll use, Inubashiri. We'll make use of these shields. This is your end! Never underestimate the power of the Tengu! What do you mean overly dramatic? Alright, Reimu. Well, isn't this fucking silly? Isn't this just silly? Silly indeed. Bring it on, you fairy fucker! I'd go anywhere with you, Lady Patchouli. Miss Doom, Miss Gloom. Bubbles. 4990. I think Chen's moving. I don't want the 3 fairies to move. Hatate, you're like, you're useless. Yeah, here comes Chen. You're not gonna really do that. Alright, double amulet is good. Way too slow. I can't believe Rumia came back to life. She gets right up in your ass, and you have no power to hit her, and she gets 2 health bars. She was doing so much damage. She bit me and did like 4K. Can you believe that? Chicanery. If you die, it's your own fault. Let's let our fists do the talking. Mailing, I'll take the first shot. Deya. Oh yeah, this definitely kills. Kedama down. Okay. Yes, 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 that's good. This is overkill. That's fine. Okay. It might not be this easy next time. I don't remember how much that was likely to hit you. Master can handle this. I see you. You don't get hit by the big laser. Turn that berry into a pin cushion show. Pin cushion. Oh, I didn't even need Nazrin's help. Alright. Da. You need to heal. Oh. Oh. Close one. Tengu psychography. I wouldn't give up here, so neither will I. It's faster than I expected, but I can make this work. There. Wow. That was a move. Alright, Dean. Patchy is really strong, and she can hit from 50 yards away. 500 yards even. 15,000 miles of distance. And she'll still hit you. Pew pew pew. Goodbye. Magician level 6. Pretty good. Chen is gonna approach in a moment. Chen will be approaching soon. Magical Star Sword. Go, Sakuya! I'll follow your instructions, Sakuya. There. Boom. Alright. We're getting ready for the game. Alice is in pain. Let's change that. Alright. I'm ready. Are you ready? Nobody has a good chance of... You know, I kind of just want to let this ride to see who hits. I just think that'd be funny to see who actually gets hit here. Alright, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's just see if anybody gets a hit on this turn. I'm gonna get ya! Let's go! Okay, well, she got her hit. Don't get overconfident, Marissa. So Chen got her hit with a 30. So she hit me with a horn drill. That's cool. Now it's my turn. Set the pace, Marissa. I'll match you. Okay, Alice hit her. You're making this a breeze. Wow, okay. What a fun turn that was. What a goofball ass turn that one was, man. Rapid shot is a P move. 65. 95. I guess we'll just see Hatate's last move. Think you can keep up with my speed? I think get like this. She snuck a selfie in there. You can try as much as you'd like, but that's never gonna work. Alright, who's getting the kill? Honestly, Sho and Nazrin should get it. Bullseye. A fucking headbutt follow-up? That is unnecessary. That is completely unnecessary, but comical at the same time. If something somehow goes wrong here... Hello, Chen. Oh, Sho, Miss Ron told me to ask you how you holding up. Did she? Uh-huh. She says you've been real busy lately. And next time you meet, please tell her some more about the ship. I will, though I have no idea when that will be. Hello, Chen. I'm sorry if this hurts anyone. Hi, Chen. Spear combo! I can't anymore. Oh. She said something. Alright, we got 4 fairies left. I would prefer if they moved towards me, but it seems they're not going to, so we're just going to take this opportunity to pop some heals on the lasses. Oftentimes, I don't let the boat actually play the game because I'm afraid of it dying. I'm afraid of the boat dying. Even though it doesn't really, it's pretty good at not dying a lot of the time. I prefer to keep it out of the action since it's the only lose condition in the game at this point. It's effectively the only lose condition. The ship goes down, the game ends. So I want that shit as far away from the action as possible. Oh, speaking of far away from the action. So you have some real skill. You could say that. What are these two doing? What are these two doing? There's no way I can miss. Amazingly, there isn't. There was for Kane, though. Bah! Alright. We're going to approach the child now. Oh, beautiful. 65? You think I care about 65 damage? Let me take the lead next time, Alice. Oh, you can stay in the back. Damage, damage, damage! That did 5,000 damage alone. That just, wow. Wow. That's kind of crazy. What are you doing attacking me? I should have alerted, actually. Okay. We attack together, maybe. Girls, help me out. Alright, are you ready? Ready when you are. The 3 of us together can do anything. Let's do this now. Ow. Ow. Ouch, they've been practicing. Alright, children, run along home now. Focus on your dolls and I'll make an opening. Lend me a hand, Marissa. Need my help? That's rare, I suppose. Don't miss the timing. Gotcha, you can thank me later. More missiles! Missiles! More missiles! Yeah, I figured you'd go for me. That almost fucking killed her. Like, that's astounding. That is astounding. That almost just fucking killed Luna from fall. Who's dumb now? I misjudged your abilities. Alice? Calm. I'll proceed calmly even now. Good, good, good. Calm. Their turn's done. Is there a way to reach her? Let me see. Nah, I'm gonna stab the shit out of this creature. Please don't think badly. Give me this. I abide by my master's decisions. Stab me. Here I come. Oi, 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 oi. Oh yeah! Big damage. Big damage. Okay, so I need to... 60, huh? We gotta kill them on the same turn. Beginning ultra long range annihilation of targets. Quackama's time. Of course, I'll get that spell right away. With Lady Patchin and I united as one. Just be caught up in the moment, Quackama. Safety release. That hit? That was a 15% chance. Ow. I'll report you for fairy abuse. Can sense your presence, you know. Yeah, but you can't hit me, fucker. Move? I don't need to move. I don't need to move. I'm gonna get in there and beat the shit out of her. That's my plan. We need to get everybody in position for an ass kicking. You know what? It's better if we just don't attack. It's better if we just stand there. You're gonna protect Alice. You'll be okay there. Wait, Alice can just get out of the way. Yeah, we don't have her Hakuto back yet. Alice is fine. I put mailing there. That's okay. We'll end the turn. Double Aki Buster. No, I don't want to be a primo target here. I guess I can hit her though. It doesn't hurt. Sure. Why not? L formation attack. Alright. Ready when you are, Sonny. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Ain't nothing. This is beneath the dignity of a god. With the two of us together, it's the perfect autumn Danmaku. We'll teach you the beauty of autumn with its withering leaves and its harvests. Wow, okay. Fairies aren't exactly known for being resilient. Autumn fever. Time out, time out. El formation. Well, we don't want to attack because it won't count as the next turn. So we just need to evade. LFA sequence. Last night I hid from everyone and ate all the cookies in the jar. Wait, what's with the comedy routine? Much too headstrong. Will Star move? Oh, she will. Hi, Chen. Let's do this, Luna, Star. Alright, working together is our thing. Ready now. Maybe they'd be harder if they were a trio unit. Ah. Glunk. Okay. Let me just double check that condition. Defeat them on the same turn. I don't have enough power to sinking anchor. I now have enough power to sinking anchor. Alright. Which one of you is causing the evasion rate up? Probably you. Regen? You do have regen. Alright, I'm gonna put my head through you. Sunny's just kind of benefiting. Let's see, it's the best outcome here. Best outcome, best outcome. I stab the shit out of Luna. You don't have... You don't have Excel yet. Do you think the ship will do 100 to 11? I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, that works. My word, how many times is this now? We keep fighting you three. If it bothers you that much, you could just let us go. I didn't say I minded it. Actually, I think there's value in teaching you a lesson. As the punishment for staying up late fooling around is especially harsh. Prepare for a full course scolding. I knew this would happen. Doesn't matter if you dodge that, Luna. You cannot dodge this. Time to go to bed. Permanently. Alright, one creature down. I mean, did anyone expect anything else? Pumpkin! Use to recover 20 SP once per stage. You have a cucumber, and you have a cabbage. I'm fucking collecting, boys. 32, 32. Show can't get in there for a kill. I want the ship to kill Sunny. Well, actually, with Luna dead, the ship can kill, Star. 2800 is, yeah. Luck. Gain. Fury. Bullseye. Yell. Just scream. Just do what I do. Scream. I heard Aki's voice coming from the ship. Are those fairies coming for the Palanquin ship? Please leave this to me, Marasa. Hey, don't just touch things without permission. So if I just do this and then fiddle with this thing on this console. Main cannon fire! Maybe we shouldn't have taught her how to operate the ship. Equip the fire, reduce power, we'll secure the ship's hull and then bombard them. You won't dodge this anchor. Sink! It's just a ferry, bro. Ah! But she felt that one. Oh well, might as well go make some tea. Cucumber. Alright. Cheer. Bless. Scan. Bullseye. We're gonna get her. Okay, we're gonna get her. Focus. Maybe a mugshot, or maybe. Whatever, I'll just take them all. Yes, for it. Don't move now. It's tiring work dealing with you amateurs. Alright, hold on. First I want to see. So this is where you girls were playing. Where did everyone go today? First we looked for steamed buns at the shrine. Then we went to Aku's house and watered down her ink. I thought it was a long shot, but you really did go to Aku's house after all. I warned you about playing all those pranks on Aku. Hey Momiji, the moon is pretty and all, so... Yes, what of it? You're a wolf, so I was wondering if you ever suddenly started howling at it. So even fairies think they can say things like that to me now. Do I give off too approachable a vibe now? Just to warn you, I'm not best at holding myself back. I'll try to distract them. She's gonna howl at the moon. Help! Aw, man, I messed up. Caught right back up. Gain best friends level 3. Cabbage! Bonus condition fulfilled. I guess we couldn't fight back with force after all. Looks like the fairies won't be acting up anymore. It wasn't even enough exercise to work off that meal. Phew, so that's what a real Danmaku battle's like. So how was it? Did you enjoy getting the chance to do some real beat reporting? It was interesting, but there's a lot of kinks I have to work out. The motion blur was terrible for my camera, and it's hard to choose the timing for thoughtography. Still, it was pretty exciting, right? I think my article will feel totally different when I've experienced the events myself. I'm going to start writing as soon as I get home. Looks like Atate's taken her first steps into the world of on-the-scene reporting. As her mentor, I bet you feel a mix of happiness and worry, right? Worried? Tate has some good points, but truth is, she'll never compare to me. Aya, you're allowed to admit you care. Forget that, we're hungry after all that moving around. Do you have any leftovers on that ship? There's just no changing fairies. You can't decide if they haven't learned their lesson or are just totally shameless. Why don't we let them aboard? I wanted to ask them about the yokai rabbit from earlier anyway. Okay, then I'll bring the Palanquin ship closer and we'll join up with the fairies. Yay, we get to ride it too! We're heading right over, so just sit tight. Whatever, man, I'm hungry. Harvest skill has produced a cucumber. Ooh, it's way cooler looking than it's seen from outside. What happens when I pull this lever? Don't touch that! That opens the emergency hatch. Sorry to interrupt, but what exactly were you doing out there? Don't tell me you were playing a prank on some yokai you've never met before. Oh no, ma'am, we were just trying to. Pranks work best on people who don't know what to expect from you. Oh, so that rabbit from earlier was acting weird because you girls surprised her. Nuh-uh, we couldn't surprise her. I don't know why, but her powers didn't work on her. Your powers didn't work. Are you sure you didn't mess up using them again? I don't think so, but that's not impossible. Anyway, she ran away right after that, so we don't know anything else. More importantly, tell us all about the ship. Wasn't it all beat up when we dug it up? When did you fix it? Today was a shakedown flight. We were just at an overwrought ceremony at the Moria Shrine. There was a big party. It would have been nice if we were invited. We didn't have a choice. We couldn't find you. We never know where you'll be at any given moment. The ceremony was held on pretty short notice too. We couldn't get a hold of some other people like Yoma or Ellie either. Oh yeah, Moko wasn't there either. Did you invite her, Kane? I did let her know about it, but she doesn't like getting involved with humans because she's immortal and doesn't age, right? Don't tell me she's caught up in that despite helping us investigate last winter. Of course not. She even talks to strangers more often now. And if she comes over and plays with everyone, she might get free food sometimes. In that case, why didn't she show up? Maybe she had other plans? There's still a chasm of sorts that separates Moko from other people. Tonight, I'm sure she's... well, it's pretty rare for you to stumble over your words so much. Sorry about that. Let's save this conversation for another time. Sorry to butt in, but it'll be time to disembark soon. You can see the light from the village lanterns from over there. Should we land somewhere far away so we don't scare the pants off of them? I don't think it matters. Everyone's used to mysterious phenomena happening by now. Gensokyo's humans have nerves of steel, huh? Well, might as well get your tearful farewells with Kane and Aki over with now. Thanks for everything today. Please come visit again if you find the chance. Thank you. Be careful on the way home, everyone. Back to the animal trail. That was so stupid of me. How could I let myself get caught by fairies? That shit worries me too, but first I need to find that light from earlier. If I remember right, it should be over this way. Ouch! That was not much of a landing. Is someone there? They're all pretty stupid here, so maybe I could pretend I was space debris. But since the veil is still okay, I guess I can call this a success. This wavelength is definitely the light I saw earlier. Plus, I've seen that kind of veil somewhere before. Who's there? Ah! Ah! Those ears, that wavelength, could you be? You're a lunar rabbit! In a place like this? What are the odds? What? What are you? Can't you tell? I'm a lunar rabbit too. I've heard that there was another rabbit who ran away in the past, but I never thought I'd run into you so soon. I'm not... Don't run, you and I should be comrades. I'm also on the run from the moon. I'm looking for someone who can shelter me. You're on the run? I told you, I'm a deserter like you. I was actually hoping to find Lady Yakokoro. You know, the criminal who betrayed the moon and fell to the surface, right? I'm sure she'd lend me a hand. Lady Yakokoro, the criminal. Hey, do you know her? If you do, tell me where she is. Leave me out of this. Wait, don't just run off, you cold-blooded rabbit. Come on, they're gonna send tons of lunar emissaries after me, right? If that happens, you won't get out of this unharmed either, right? Just help me out. This isn't... It's not my fight. Wow, you can tell that she's got years more experience at being a fugitive than I do. She's gone in a flash. Fine, I'll just have to find Lady Yakokoro on my own. And so events are set in motion. The moon is awfully vivid tonight, isn't it? That Marissa, I thought she'd be stopping by today, but she never showed up. Well, whatever, more time to myself. Hey, Corden, you there? It's the middle of the night. He's probably there because he's asleep. I see. I guess I won't have any time to unwind. Yo, Corden, I'm here to pick it up. While we're at it, how about some more of that tea you served the other day? For both of those, I'd have preferred if you showed up before sundown. Who cares? You finished the maintenance on my Hokkaido, right? You said you could get it done in 4 more days, 3 days ago. I'm worried about the way you do arithmetic, but yes, I have finished the maintenance. Behold, your beloved Hokkaido. Revamped. Ooh, check that shine. Huh, it used to be covered in rust. You cleaned it up pretty nicely. While I was applying the boost, I refurbished the exterior too. And not only is the output increased, the weight and fuel efficiency are also... You look so happy, it's kind of disgusting. Well, yeah, my Hokkaido is shiny like new. Thanks, Corden, I'll take extra good care of it now. If you like it that much, then it was worth the trouble. More importantly, doesn't it give off a different vibe than it used to? I feel like it has kind of a sacred luster to it or something. I bet that's because Corden used the Hihi Okane to make it. Hihi what now? It's called scarletite. It's an incredibly valuable metal that's said to never rust. It can be used to make the highest quality magical items. If you've got ingredients that awesome lying around, how about you make me something too? Isn't Yukari already making you something? Don't sponge off my Corden. Of Corden. However, in exchange for its increased power, it's much, much harder to use. I'm sure it'll be fine for everything you've already been using it on, but anything more than that, and you'll have to put some work into it, Marissa. What, you mean I'll have to increase my magical power? No, you need more than power to control a magical item. As in a lot of folklore, the higher quality the magic item, the more likely it is to choose its own master. In other words, if your heart isn't as one with the Hokkaido, you won't be able to draw out its true power. I'm not you, Corden. I don't really get that worked up over objects. Maybe it'd be easier to understand if I just said you need the right magical affinity. If that's all, then it should work out fine if you just do whatever. When it comes to matching spiritual rhythms, it's easier to just wing it. It doesn't mean much if you say it, Reimu. If you say it's easy, Reimu. Well, I thought I'd warn you just in case. I'm not all that worried about it myself. You've been working with it for a long time now, so I'm sure you'll manage. Got it. Guess I'll just head home and try it out for starters. I gotta get a handle on it soon so I can show Lady Mima some cool spells. Mima, huh? I see. Now that our business is taken care of, I'm feeling sleepy all of a sudden. Thanks for the tea. Put it on my tab. Bye, Corden. Thanks for the Hokkaido. Good grief. I can't believe it hyped her up that much this late at night. But if it lets me see her smile like that, then using up all of my scarletite wasn't such a waste. I'd have preferred her to show up at a more reasonable hour, though. Why do I feel so uneasy about this? To help Marissa's heart connect with the Hokkaido, I put my own heart and soul into upgrading it. I'm sure Marissa will be fine with it, but I'm still worried. Bamboo... Oh, wait, question mark? That could be anywhere. Master. You're late, Udange. Did you learn anything about the current lunar master? Udonge, what's wrong? I'm so scared. What do I do? What do I do? How do they find me after all this time? Calm down. What's the matter? A lunar rabbit came to the surface. She even knew that I was a rabbit who escaped to Earth. And she was looking for you, Master. First, take a deep breath and settle down. I need you to tell me exactly what happened in order. Yes, sorry for losing my composure. Earlier, I met a lunar rabbit who'd run away from the moon. She said she was being pursued by a lot of people. So she was looking for you, Lady Yakokoro, to hide her. Just one rabbit. How did they get to the surface? Yes, just the one. She had a lunar raiment. Also, I saw a strange airship nearby. I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but... what do I do? If the lunar emissaries come from me, if they found me... Calm down, Udonge. Follow my instructions to the letter and you will be in no danger. Inaba is trembling. Did something happen to her? Princess, you've returned. Listen, Eden, I managed to kill her 3 whole times today. Lately, it's like she's not even trying. At this rate, I might just get bored of her. I beg your pardon, Princess, but this isn't the time for that. Oh ho! So something's amiss then. What is it? A lunar rabbit has fled to the surface. According to Udonge, that rabbit is looking for me, seeking help in escaping her pursuers. As such, I can no longer guarantee the safety of Aente. I'm sure you have a plan. How are we doing this, Eden? We'll get rid of the rabbit, of course. That alone won't be enough to put a halt to the lunar detachment. To deal with them, we should use a strategy I thought of a while ago. And that is, we'll take the full moon, the linchpin that binds the lunar and the earthly realms together, and switch it out for a fake. With that, no one will be able to reach you, Princess. I should hope not. Just leave everything to me. Can that really stop a lunar expedition? I'm sure they have some new weapon by now. How disgraceful, Inaba. My lady, Aiden said it would work. Do you not trust her? Hiding the real moon and turning the earth into a locked room. Do it. Do it. Do it, Aiden. As you command, my lady. We made it. We made it. Team Sho and Nazarene. Cherno. Black ice. Alright. Well, the first thing we need to do right now. First, and this is the most important. Power! There we go. She's so strong. We're getting there. Slowly, but we're getting there. Alright. Look at that. Marissa Rumia Kane. Where's Ellie? I haven't seen Ellie all day. Fugitive. 42%. Alright. Well, there you go, chat. 2 chapters down. We got a new title screen. We've begun. Something strange is gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of night stages. A lot. So, yeah, this is where the night stuff. That's why there's the night stuff. I don't think there was a single night stage in Mystic, to be honest with you. I can't think of a single one. There might have been 1 or 2, but I can't remember any of them. But there was a couple of them in Scarlet, but now this game is like half of it is gonna be night stages. So yeah, good time to remember that mechanic. The less night stages, the better. Anyway, we might be able to make use of some of Rumia's abilities. She has the ability. Well, she'll be better overall because it'll be nighttime. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. But that's the start. First 2 chapters. We're gonna head into the Eternal plot line. Good stuff coming. I'll tell you that much. Oh boy.